Welcome back to Realtor Talk. Today we've been discussing ideas for selling and staging your home for sale in the spring and summer. With me today I have Randy Stewart, a certified professional inspector with Inspection Protection, and Gary Adamson, a landscape and horticulture specialist with Town and Country Gardens. And in this segment we'll be discussing the interior of your home and preparing it for its best showing to sell in the spring and summer. Well, a national survey shows that there is one particular best home improvement that sellers can make to bring the greatest return on the dollar investment. That home improvement is decluttering and cleaning. So don't go out and remodel the kitchen or the bathroom to bring a greater sales price. Now is the time to really dig in and remove the things that are cluttering up your home. Just kind of as a bulleted checklist, we have now that we're not going to be needing our winter boots or coats or hats, all of those things that are cluttering up your closets. Remove them, box them up, either donate them or box them, stack them neatly in the garage, or you might consider getting a storage unit for the duration of the listing period. All of the winter clothing items that you can take out of your closets will maximize the storage space that you're showing those buyers you have in your home. They want to see lots of storage space and not crammed full closets. Old magazines, paperwork, we tend to, we need to hold on to some of our financial records and things like that, and those can clutter up our closets or office areas. And so if you can remove those, and also on your shelves, remove some of the books and magazines that are packing those shelves and leave some wide open space that is either empty shelf space, or you can decorate it with just a minimal amount of tasteful decorative items on those shelves. And along with that, you want to completely clear off the front of your refrigerator, all those things that we have magneted to the front of our refrigerator. Wipe down the refrigerator well so that we're not seeing any built-up grime. And also, if you've got a bulletin board or an area that the family goes to for all that information, you may want to hide that inside of a planner or remove it altogether. Also, family pictures and the things that personalize our homes also draw people away from looking at the home, and they'll zero right in on a family picture to see if they know you or see what kind of a family lives in this home. So if you can depersonalize your home and either have a few bare walls or walls with tasteful artwork, then that's helpful, because we want the focus to be on the home, not on the people that live there or the items, the things that they're interested in doing there. Have you been noticing that as you've been in homes and inspections?
I do. I really can tell a difference on a home that has a professional realtor, that they follow the counsel that realtor gives them, because you can really feel and see a difference in those homes. And I learned a lot today. I appreciate your counsel today, Teresa. I think that'll be helpful. I know when I've listed my home for sale, another item that the realtors asked me to do, which was tough and dear to my heart, was to remove all my hunting trophies. I like to hunt and fish, and I thought, oh, you're taking away my bragging rights when those people come through. And so I know that's counsel too, to take those out.
Yeah, as proud as you are of them, it just doesn't show your house to its full potential and gives a few people the willies.
I don't understand that, but that's what my realtor told me too.
Yeah. So good advice there. Another thing that we can help to declutter our homes is removing some of the excess furniture. If we've got our old favorite couch or recliner that's seen its better days, we can remove some of those items and have minimal furnishings so that It's having a more open feel and really makes the rooms feel larger.
I think one thing you need to be careful of is I've seen where people have changed their furniture around as I do my inspections and got rid of things, but one thing that I've noticed is oftentimes you can see traffic patterns in the carpet that has not yet been cleaned, and that shows that they've changed furniture and doesn't always show the best. So I think the cleaning is also critical if you notice those traffic patterns.
Yeah, it's got to go hand in hand, the decluttering and the cleaning at the same time. Yeah. And
most of the time you do want to declutter the house, but at the same time, if you have beautiful flowers out in the yard, grab yourself a vase, cut some flowers, and bring them into whatever room that you want to put it in, and it can really add a good accent. You know, bring some of nature's beauty indoors, and that can really be a positive addition.
That's an excellent point. I showed a home just the other day that had a couple of beautiful fresh flower arrangements, and it really made my buyer stop and pause to recognize what a lovely home it was. So fresh cut flowers bring the outdoors in.
Just remember to exchange the flowers out every 2 or 3 days. You don't want a dead flower arrangement in there because that can be a big detraction. And so when you're out grooming and you have to take care of the yard, deadhead your trees and shrubs just a little bit early and bring that plant material indoors. And just remember again to change out those arrangements.
Great point.
I've also heard that the live plants are more important than the artificials too, that it brings a feeling into the home, and you know, that's what I was told. And I don't understand this feng shui thing, but I think it was related with that the energy that a live plant will bring adds to the feel of the home.
Probably only one exception to having those live plants and fresh cut flowers in the home is if it's a vacant property. I also showed a home recently that was vacant, and it had a few several-week-old fresh flower arrangements, and they must have been placed there for an open house, but they were forgotten about and should have been removed. So make it a point to, you know, keep them fresh and change them out often. And so if it's a vacant home, an artificial plant may be the solution to bring in a little bit of that staging without a lot of maintenance getting over there every other day to water them or change them out. So hopefully you are fortunate enough to have some fresh flowers growing in the yard that you can utilize and bring into the home on a regular basis. I think that's a nice plus there.
Yeah, unless you're the Adams family, you don't want dead flowers scattered around the house.
Even then you might not, I don't know. Well, we're going to take another short break, and when we return we'll be discussing more of the interior of our home on the cleaning end of things.